Welcome to the Will You Enjoy Chemistry Through Time project showcase. This is an open source web timeline that has most of the important dates for my personal grade 9 science project. However, it can be adapted to use for a homework science project, for any other homework project, for your own personal website as a timeline, or for many other things. It's currently a public archive as there's no longer any development going on for it, and it's just posted on GitHub as for archival purposes. It's built with CSS, HTML, and JavaScript. And once you access the page at the Chemistry Through Time link, you can scroll down to the bottom here, see the README. It features a chemistry color scheme, timeline pages, titles, descriptions, and images for each date, modern icons, as well as a document with bibliography and citation links. If you want to download the code, you can hit right here and click this button, or you can access the production version of the website at this link right here. It's built along with GitHub Pages, Font Awesome, Google Fonts, and Wikimedia Commons, and is licensed at the bottom here under the MIT license, which can be found here in the project repository. Also a privacy policy and terms of conditions that can be accessed here as well. Now as we scroll back up the page, we can see our code for our project, including accessing the index or the main page right here. It has a Chemistry Through Time title, along with some meta tags, and another Chemistry Through Timeline title that is actually on the page. The links to both the timeline and the bibliography and credits. Another timeline right above the timeline. Another timeline title right above the timeline. And then individual boxes for each of the contents, along with icons and pictures of the people themselves. You see them here, 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 and then at the bottom here is some copyright text as well as a link to the Font Awesome icon set. Now let's head back to the top of the page and back to the Canada Through Time link, and then we can access the actual website right here. So as we can see, we have Chemistry Through Time on the top, and then Timeline and Bibliography credits buttons on each side over here with a little nice animation effect to them. Another timeline heading, arrow pointing down, and then we can see the basic template for each individual box. We have the title with the person's name, information when they were born, when they were died, a little blurb, and then some other interesting fact, as well as a picture. That all corresponds to a dot on the timeline that is a Font Awesome icon. So as you scroll down the page, the other ones will fly in from the right and the left with other icons and their individual boxes. Let's scroll all the way down to the bottom where we have that copyright text I spoke about earlier, as well as the back to top button, so we can fly on back up to the top. Now when we go back down the page again, the things do not fly in as there's no point in reusing that animation. Another thing we can notice here is that the top one here has less spacing than this one here, as the Ernest Rutherford has more text in it, so it has been spaced out more. This is automatically done by the website code. Now if we head back up to the top again and go to our bibliography and credits, it'll show us the document that has our bibliography and credit information in it, as well as where all the images were from and all the text that is going to be used. Scroll back up to that here. So thank you for joining me and watching the Chemistry Through Time information video. I hope that if you find the need for this project, you can come access it on the GitHub page, which will be linked down below, and download the code and get started. Enjoy.